to punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament. Temperatures right around 50 degrees. Rain should be constant in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania throughout this one. But we are underway in the CAA championship game.
I'm going to see a great battle between two very talented young face-off men. Matt Constantinides from Towson. He has really gotten good as the season's gone along, and Logan Premtaj.
Oh, what a start. Delaware right off the face-off, the feed to Ty Kurtz. And the Blue Hens strike first here in the title game.
That'll get the juices flowing. Right off of the opening face-off, a scrum, which is what we're going to expect to see today. A lot of 3-on-3 draws. Nice little shovel pass. Oh, what a great look. Catch and release.
Give Joe Spears, the LSM, the assist on that one. His second assist of the season. Second team All-CAA performer is Constantinides. Had a beat on that ground ball, couldn't pick it up. Now he does. No, it's loose again. And it's Delaware ball as it goes out of bounds.
It's okay, but you got to get your gloves on the man as he continues to go towards the goal.
The violation on Constantinides gives it back to the Blue Hens. Luke Schilling, the transfer from Hopkins, having an opportunity to play for his dad, who's a volunteer assistant coach here with the Tigers. Fifth-year student here with Towson, and he gets them on the board.
Easy goal.
See Coach Ben DeLuca in his fifth season with Delaware. He has this program back to the CAA championship for the first time since 2011. They've been a consistent performer in the regular season to get to the CAA tournament since Ben DeLuca took
last of them. It's kind of like in the NBA when an offensive player gets to the rim and he just hangs in the air long enough over the defender to let it in.
Somebody went early. It was Constantinides. Yeah. Beautiful feed from James Avanzato, who is the top assist man for the Tigers this year. Loose ball comes all the way back to Delaware's end. This is Tate Wasson, a long pole, close defenseman who picks it up. And now
finish. It's hard enough playing defense against a Delaware team that can snipe from the outside, let alone, giving up a shot like that.
And what we've seen here this year, when this Delaware offense is clicking, it's the off-ball movement from some of these guys. They just have such a good feel of where they can find empty space and get open.
You're absolutely right.
There's a big hit off that face-off.
Wow, I thought they were going to let it play.
No.
Like I said, Matt has a habit right now of kicking his feet back, getting totally spread out. It makes his exits so much harder. And right here again, Logan's very good, and he's being disciplined. Like I said, Matt has a habit right now of kicking his feet back, getting totally spread out. It makes his exits so much harder. And right here again, wins the clamp, but then has to get basically into a burpee to pop the ball out. And 3 times he's done that. But they obviously saw something on the scout that makes them very confident in this invert, because they've been doing it all first half so far with success.
Constantinides trying to pull it out. And a flag down. That's third violation here in this first half on Matt Constantinides.
Yep. So this is, once again, kicks back. He has the ball lodged in the throat, and because he was grinding it a little bit, that head gets all warped out. Logan Premtaj did a good job. He forced him. It's just a really good shot. And also, something we don't expect, these goalies aren't going to let a lot of those go by. The elements are what they are right now.
Turnover for Delaware if they got a face-off win. That was Roland Hockenberry that took that face.
Really smart. We've seen it a couple times from both teams, using their own defender as a screen around that 5x5.
Constantinides with the clean win. Taking over this program, making their first trip here to the championship game, and also trying to make now their First trip to the NCAA tournament since 2011. That one hit a Delaware player in the helmet, popped free. And it's Blue Hens ball.
Yes. And 3, how do we make Delaware initiate their offense from on top above the goal rather than from behind? Because they are just killing Towson with inverts, and they're killing them from driving from GLE and shooting around the defenders. And that's more of what we're looking for from Constantinides in the second half. Quick, in and out, try to get the ball out of there instead of kicking from GLE. How do we make Delaware and so we have space to get our possessions? 2, how do we clean up our clear a little bit so we can make sure that we maintain the ball after we make big stops? And 3, how do we make Delaware initiate their offense from on top above the goal rather than from behind? Because they are just killing Towson with inverts, and they're killing them from driving from GLE and shooting around the defenders. And that's more of what we're looking for from Constantinides in the second half. Quick, in and out, try to get the ball out of there instead of kicking your feet out.
They have to take it all the way back into the corner as that
Absolutely.
hit that on SportsCenter. Ty Kurtz, his now CAA tournament game tying record, 6 goals. He ties his teammate Mike Robinson, who did it earlier this weekend in the semifinal win over Drexel, and it's a 5-goal lead for Delaware as they win the faceoff. Ball still loose here. Ward comes to get it. Flipped. Loose in the middle. And now Delaware Blue Hens lead as we start the 4th quarter. The CAA Men's Lacrosse Championship game. Tigers have a lot of work to do. They want to get back in this thing. Travis Eldridge, Greg Gorenlian back with you on Lac Sports Network. Blue Hens lead as we start the 4th quarter. The CAA Men's Lacrosse Championship game. Tigers have a lot of work to do. They want to get back in this thing. Travis Eldridge, Greg Gorenlian back with you on Lac Sports Network.
Premtaj with a big face-off win, has to. And it's not been a case of Towson not playing good offense, because they have been moving the ball, distributing, and doing their thing. Delaware has just been completely up to the task. And even when it looks like Towson has an open shot, it gets rushed because of the effort. And we talked about that.
Kelly Berger with you for that championship game, as somebody will punch their ticket to the NCAA tournament on the women's side as well this weekend in the conference. Can Towson build on the momentum of finally getting a goal? The answer is no. Sider comes out of it with the ground ball.